today to this series. Hello everybody and welcome to Life is Strange. Now this game I have been wanting to play on the channel for quite some time, and I felt recently I wanted to play it in general, so I thought why not record it. It won't hurt to record it, so and I'm not doing it just for the channel, I actually want to do it, so I'll be having fun with it, so I figured that's a good thing to have in a series, have a game that you're actually going to have fun with. So, what drove me to want to play this game recently is the announcement of the live-action series, I think it's going to be, that they're coming out with. It's probably not, I'm pretty sure they haven't even got a writer on yet, although they may. I haven't really kept up with the news with that. And also, I've been reading this fanfic for this game, so, yeah, that got me really into playing this again. I have tried to record this 3 times now. So I've gone through the first half hour to an hour. I'm thinking to keep it about 15-minute parts, and so I think average there should be 5 to 8, in between 5 and 8 parts per episode of this game. So not play episodes, play new game. As I said, I have played this 3 times, so I know pretty much all the minor stories for the first half hour to hour, pretty much just a half hour of this game. I remember all the major story points. I don't remember any minor ones, and I'm not going to spoil them for anyone that hasn't seen them yet if you're watching this series. And there is a storm. While the storm is going on, I can probably just say why I've had to restart so many times. Firstly, it was because my computer, for some reason, was not having none of Game Capture HD. It just wasn't having none of it. No matter if my computer has the specifications or not, it was just not having it to record the PS4. It records the PS3 on there perfectly, but not the PS4. So, what I had to do was use my laptop, which is far less powerful than my PC, which makes no sense why it would work. And yet, I still couldn't. And then I realized, I listened back to the recording, I'm like, you can't hear me over the game, which obviously you want to be able to hear the game and me about equally. So now I'm doing it now, and I'm walking up this hill to the lighthouse. And let's see here. We need to go up this way. Okay, lighthouse is right there. But I really like this game mainly because I just think the story is really awesome. Also, main character Max here reminds me a lot of me when I was in high school in the terms of I was very shy, which she appears to be pretty shy in this game. And mainly, well, that's pretty much where the similarities begin. I just like the whole aspect of feeling like I'm back in high school, because despite how much I hated high school, I also liked high school for various reasons. As I think everyone probably has those, like, I hated high school, but I liked this part of high school moments, and there's probably a lot of people that just flat out liked high school, or flat out didn't like high school. Whereas, for me, it's a gray area.
That was so surreal.
Because, anyway, let's keep quiet while this is going on.
But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool. I'm okay.
From light to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in black and
I
white?
didn't fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane
Alright.
There you go, Victoria.
I don't remember what I was saying before I started being quiet
faces,
for the story purposes.
You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as torture.
Alright. So I've done this exact open
Look at this crap.
3 times
How can I
today.
show this to Mr.
I forgot.
Jefferson?
And the third time, oh yeah, the
can
third
hear
time
the
I
class
had to
laughing at me
restart this
now.
game was, I know I'm jumping around here, but I know I said I had to restart it 3 times, and I never gave the reason for the third time. Third time was just because, game lagged out, or something stupid happened with the game. Anyway, that's an alright picture. Alright.
Keep it to yourself.
If anybody
Also,
else looked
this
at
journal,
what would they
if
see?
you want to read it, that's fine. I read it the first time I played this game. I'm not reading it in this playthrough. So if you want to read it, Each page I'll leave on the screen for a few seconds, and you can pause it and read it if you would like. Although, I mean, it's not integral. I can't say that word right now. It is late at night. It is not important to the main story, really. I mean, you get some nice backstory on stuff, but there's page 6 of 8, 7 of 8, and 8 of 8. Okay, so I remember right before I cut off, I was talking about how high school is like a gray
Seriously,
area or
though,
whatever.
I
for
could
me or
frame any
whatever.
one of you in a
Yeah.
dark corner.
Mainly because I was
You
a
with no
shy kid
inspiration.
in high school.
And any
But,
one of you could do that.
I
to
mean,
me. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
okay. You're asking me a question mark, or I did know. See, I would not respond to either of those two things. I would have, in high school, either said, I wouldn't have tried to be a smartass and say, you're asking me, or I wouldn't have been like, I did know. I would just flat out say, I don't know. But for the purpose of this, I will do the I did know, because I guess it's the closest to what I said.
I did know, but I kind of forgot.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
You're a
Very
sad
good,
face,
Victoria.
You're a
The
sad
Daguerrean
face.
process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype self-portrait was done by Robert Cornelius.
Alright, let's look at the pencil case. Why
I
not?
can't believe I still have this pencil case. I should upgrade to the 21st century. But I like...
And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max,
I
see you
would,
pretending not to see
in
me.
high school, I would hate to be singled out by the teacher. Which, I mean, really, it happened a lot because I wasn't keen on doing my homework. Like, I would do all the tests and quizzes and
Could've
stuff, and
done
I'd get
just a second,
100%
kiss
like A's and like B pluses on tests and quizzes, and whatever homework I did enough homework to where I could pass, like with a C. But, yeah. I was a really bad student. Alright, I am not going to go around looking at everything in this room, mainly because I've done it 3 times today, and I really don't want to. And there's nothing important, really, for the story. So, let's look at Victoria.
Victoria, I feel like she's talking
I almost
smack about
forgot to talk to Kate.
I also want everybody to know
I want to talk to Kate. But, let's look at this first here.
me. Now I wish I wouldn't have read this.
Dear Kate,
Purge.
we love your porn video. XOXO Blackwell Academy. Oh. I was lucky to not be in a high school or school ever in my life where there was a mean clique of people. Like, mainly because my middle school and high school days were spent in a nice Christian school. And I'm not saying that there can't be those type of cliques in Christian schools or public schools. I mean, of course they're in public schools, a lot of them, or in private schools. But I was in a lucky private school where there wasn't much of that,
Kate.
so that's nice.
Hi, Max.
I hope I didn't embarrass you, or you seem quiet today. At this point, I don't even remember hardly any of Kate's story besides one big thing that happens to her later, so I don't know why I hope I didn't embarrass you wouldn't matter, so you seem quiet
you seem
today.
quiet today.
Just thinking too much.
I'm not going to go with Victoria's already won, because I hate Victoria. So let's want to go grab a cup of
I
tea.
hear that. Wanna go grab a cup of tea and bitch about life?
Thanks, but not today. I have to go over homework.
No worries. Let's hang later.
Sure.
That was also me in high school. All my friends were like, yo, I gotta do homework. And I'm just like, but come on.
I should have known. She'll have better equipment than Blackwell.
Oh, Victoria. Ooh.
Of course, Victoria has to have the bestest, newest, most expensive everything.
I like Victoria just doesn't care about us going over here through her stuff.
Even her school
Like,
books
she
are
can,
thick
she can,
press.
I guess she does have her
Except for
back
working in front of
turned,
me
but
in
still,
class. What is
I
she,
mean,
15 years old?
I know
People
didn't I
laugh.
say I wasn't gonna go around looking at the little stuff, and yet I did anyway. Look at me.
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let
Yeah,
my
lay down the
photography's
law.
future stars avoid handing in her picture.
Do I have to? Is something I would never have said ever to a teacher. And I've said that statement, once again, 3 other times today. So, yay me. So, I didn't have any time. Which, I would say, in something like that, not that exactly probably, because I used to lie to my teachers. I think I'm all smart. Oh, they're buying this. No, they're not. If you're in high school, know that. Even if you think your teachers are buying your story, that isn't true. As long as it isn't true, they're probably not buying it. Just, even if it is true, they're probably not buying it, to be honest.
Way too much homework.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. And that's what separates the artist from the amateur.
Alright, goodbye, Mr. Jefferson. Time to go through the door.
You didn't
And
tell me how cute I looked yet.
music, please don't give me copyright strike. If you do, I will have learned my lesson at least. But please don't. Just please be nice to me, music. I do not intend copyrighting for this, but if it happens, it happens, and I'll learn my lesson, as I said. And if I don't, I won't learn my lesson, and then I'll probably play another game where I'll learn my lesson and get a copy strike from that. Either way, it's eventually gonna happen to me, and I'm just gonna once it happens to me, I'm gonna learn my lesson. But until then, I won't. Even though I know it's gonna happen one day, eventually. All right, let's go. Life is strange. Let's look at
Evan
Evan.
doesn't say much to me, but his photos are very cool. Alyssa is always texting, but she doesn't hang out with a lot of people.
That's sad. Although, I mean, yeah.
That's Dana talking to, I think his name is Justin.
I think Dana's one of the few
Dana
other
is on my
girls in this game, like from the school,
She's such an
that I
archetypal
actually
gorgeous
like.
cheerleader. They must make them in a factory. I've seen Brooke hanging out with Juan.
Brooke's alright too, I guess.
She seems like.
Although I don't remember having much Max having much interaction with Brooke.
I hate bully jockstraps like Logan. And he's a Vortex Club member. Poor Daniel. He's so nice. I wish I could beat the shit out of Logan.
Yeah, well, the sad part is you probably can't.
It
Well,
looks like
probably.
she's been gone for
No.
months.
You would go for a punch, you may hit him, and then if he's not an asshole, he'll just grab you and not let you hit him anymore. But if he is an asshole, he'll hit you back. But hopefully he is not a asshole. And I'm not reading this. You see it. I've read it 3 times today, as I've said. Let's see here. Hayden.
There's Hayden, another Vortex Club bro. But he's actually not an ass.
Alright.
He's cute. I like skater boys. Too bad they don't like me.
I mean, come on, look at Max. She's an 18-year-old girl that looks like... I don't even know what age she looks like. 15, 16? Probably less than that.
Figures Juliet would be
weird.
dating Zachary. Jocks sucked up in the Vortex Club.
I like how every other
There's
person,
Juliet from my dorm.
except I mean
Yet another
Warren, I
Vortex
guess, which
Club disciple.
for those of you that haven't seen, you haven't met Warren yet. But actually, this guy right here, Warren. He also does not look like his age. I don't, unless if he's like supposed to be our same age, which I think he is.
These missing
Didn't mean to
persons
look at that. I meant to look at this.
Nerd alert. This
Join the
poster has
chess team.
Warren written all over it.
Let's see here. Your book project. Your book project. Jason, Jasmine, Tyler. I don't even know who any of those people are. Who are those people? Who are those people?
Empty. Good. Nobody can see my meltdown.
Yay, the potential copyright infringement music is off. Alright. Rachel
Now, who
Amber is
bothered
a
to write that
beach.
crap?
That's not nice. She's missing. There's a fire bell.
I remember when somebody punked the alarm last month.
Oh, someone
At least I
did.
got
Look
out
at
of
that.
Science class for that quiz. This poster must drive people to have
Kate
sex.
twerks for God. Poor Kate. I mean, that's pretty much all I have to remember. There, besides the one big thing that happens with Kate, and but the little things that happen like that, all I remember is just poor Kate. All right,
The last time I got a flu shot,
get
I
the
got
flu shot
Fuck
before the flu gets you. Get immunized today. I like how how a school, obviously this was put up by the school, would have a U instead of YOU. I'm pretty sure a school wouldn't do that. I'm pretty sure a school would not, like, promote, like, you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. Anyway, thanks so much for watching this first part. If you liked it, leave a comment, subscribe. Thanks so much again. I will see